Welcome back to another video in our Vernon Fourplex series. As you guys can see, things have progressed quickly on site. We've got pretty much the entire fourplex framed. Next week, we'll be looking at doing mechanicals. So we'll have HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and also the fire sprinkler system being installed next week. I'll tell you guys a little bit about that. But today, we're gonna give you guys a quick tour so you guys can see our vision coming to life right before your eyes. Vision is finally coming together, guys. So this right here is the internal courtyard area that all 4 units will have access to. So as I've explained before, it's our 1-bedroom units here in the front, and then we have the 2-bedroom units here in the back. So right here, you can see they finished framing out the roof. Looks like they've started putting on the wind strapping. Should be finalizing that next week. We've got our firewalls put in. So an interesting thing about these firewalls, I was actually researching the code earlier this week, and I learned that because we have an automatic sprinkler system installed in these buildings, the firewall that we have been using in, say, like our duplexes, we don't have to use that firewall in this project. Now, in our plans, we still included that same firewall only because we didn't want any smoke with the city. But now that we have gotten one of these approved, and well, actually we've gotten 3 of these approved now. Now that we have 3 of these approved, I'm gonna start puffing my chest up with the city and fighting with them about some of these things in the code. So technically, we don't need a 2-hour firewall because we have a sprinkler system installed in these projects. We technically only need a 1-hour firewall that is designed as a double wall. So there is a firewall detail that allows us to have a 1-hour wall that is designed as a double wall because the code requires attached townhouses to be structurally independent, meaning that when they're touching the wall of another unit, there has to be 2 walls there. So if you look here, we have this wall, and then you come to this side, we have that wall. So this is a double wall. Each townhouse is structurally independent from the other. So the floor system for this one doesn't just automatically run to the next unit because it's structurally independent. So if there's a fire and this floor system is compromised by the fire, it doesn't pull down the floor system in this structure, which then pulls it down in this one, and in this one causing a catastrophic collapse of the entire structure. And you can see a little better here how we have that double wall there. So you have the firewall material here. This is 2 1-inch 30. These are rated for 30 minutes each. So that's what makes up your 2 hours. So we'll have, so you have 2 30 in it. So that's 1 hour here. And then they'll come in with Type X gyp on the outside. That's also rated for 30 minutes on both sides. And that makes up your 2-hour firewall. And you see we have like a little air gap space in there, and then we have our framing, and that's the double wall that separates attached townhouse units. So right now we're standing in the 2nd floor of one of the 1-bedroom units. As you can see, this 1-bedroom is pretty big, right? Over here we have a closet that has a washer and dryer inside of it, and we also have a full bath. And since these are at the front, you actually get some decent views of downtown. That's the benefit of having this project. We are extremely close to downtown, only 5 minutes away, and we're less than 5 minutes away from one of the marquee developments in the Houston area, the East River Project, which features a golf course with beautiful downtown views, which is literally just a short distance away from us here. So here we are in one of the 2-bedroom units. So right here you walk in, that's the bathroom for one of the bedrooms. And this is the bedroom that kind of faces on the side of the building. Has 2 windows over there. And then there's this closet right there. For the other bedroom, stair bathroom right here. And then This is the bedroom here. There's the closet. Let's dip under that framing, remember? That's the bracing that they're using, temporary bracing. And then you can see they have their window and it overlooks the courtyard. So it looks like they actually do get downtown views too. I don't think you guys can see it. I don't know how well you guys can see downtown's right back there. So some of the challenges that we are having right now with the design of the fire sprinkler system is with our actual floor system that we chose for this project. So right now, these units are framed with double 2x12s. Even though 2x12s are cheaper and easier to get, in hindsight, it would have been better to frame this with either open web trusses or I-joists, because it would have made it easier for our guys to cut through these members and allow us to run mechanicals. One of the other challenges that we're having right now is I don't think there are a lot of fire installers here locally who are familiar with the NFPA 13D sprinkler system, which is a cheaper, low-cost alternative to the 13R. The 13R is typically used in most larger apartment buildings. It requires a dedicated water line. It requires specialized tanks and pumps. It's a more expensive system than what we want to use and what the city allows us to use under the 2021 IRC building code, which allows us to use the NFPA 13D. So next week, we're gonna have a meeting with the fire sprinkler installer to walk them through the installation process of the NFPA 13D, because our bid came back twice what we were quoted originally when we first started the project. So we thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you guys haven't, go ahead and check out the other videos that we have in this playlist. You can see the progress of this project, where it started from just raw dirt to where we are today. If you guys are interested in purchasing this plan, it is on our website at middlehousingdesign.com. This is job number 24562. If you guys are interested in joining one of our coaching programs, be sure to visit the coaching tab or visit $1 Million Worth of Real Estate, which is our podcast and coaching community that we are building out to help you guys learn how we do some of these projects. We know that we are kind of like the guinea pig in test trialing a lot of these things, but somebody has to get out there and figure it out and then share the information with everybody else. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace.